guys, Cindy here from PleasantSims, and I am so excited to bring you this brand new series. Things are about to get weird on the PleasantSims channel. This is Strangetown. Welcome to Season 1, Episode 1. We are going to be playing the Curious family to start with, and I'm going to play in the Prima Guide suggested order. So I will put a picture here on the screen for you to see. We're going to be playing Curious, Spectre, Beaker, Smith, and then Grunt. So, before we get started, let's talk about Strangetown. The description of the town says, truth seekers move to Strangetown hoping to discover the secrets the town holds. Do aliens live among us? Do missing Sims mysteriously appear here? In this town, nothing is what it seems. This is going to be so much fun, you guys. I've been dying to play Strangetown for so long, and we're going to play it just like we play my Pleasant View series. With the once-based play, 7-day rounds, all the rules are going to be just the same. And we're going to start here up on the hill with the Curious family. They live in this very interesting house here at 2 Cover Up Road. That is where the Curious family lives. The Curious family consists of Lazlo, Vidkun, and Pascal. They are 3 brothers who live here in this house. They all work in the science career. And it says, in search of truth and mystery, the Curious brothers got more than they were expecting. Can Pascal, Lazlo, and Vidkun cope with their new roles as cosmic parents? Oh, I'm so excited. We're finally going to get to play with aliens. Now, just a quick note on Season 1, we're going to be going around to all the households and just playing the introductory Max's storyline. So we're not going to play the full 7 days yet. That's going to come in round 2, just like in Pleasant View. Now, as soon as we load the Curious lot, we are called over to Pascal, and let's see what happens. Shabak! Oh, he got his baby bump. That's right, Pascal is impregnated by aliens. If we look at his memories here, we can see that he just recently met aliens, which means that they have planted their cosmic seed in his belly. And we are going to have an alien baby. Now, even though he just got a baby bump, Pascal is actually in his 3rd trimester, and he's going to be giving birth later today. And we are going to follow the Max's storyline here. But before we do that, I want to talk about the family. I want to introduce you to all 3 brothers and also look at the family tree. So let's start with the family tree. Pascal, Lazlo, or Vidkun and Lazlo are all brothers, and they also have a sister named Jenny Smith, and she's married to pollination technician number 9, Smith, but we'll get to her family tree once we play her family. Right now, we're just going to focus on the boys. So their parents are Glarn Curious and Kitty Curious, and their grandparents are Not So Curious and Zoe Curious, haha, and then Kitty's parents were Ham Hogleg and Annie Hogleg. So this is the very limited family tree for the Curious boys, just to give you an idea as we get started. And I'll try to go over these family trees for each family for each round. Alright, so there is some backstory here for the Curious boys. As you can see, Pascal is not that close to either one of his brothers, but he is friends with Nervous Subject, which I love. He is enemies with Loki Beaker. So I'm going to tell you why that is when we go back to his memories. Pascal was rejected for his very first kiss by Cersei. He went in for the kiss, and she was like, no thank you, and he has this terrible memory of that, and he's never gotten over it, and now he hates Loki because Loki married Cersei. So they've got that going on. Now let's look at his job here. He is a lab assistant level 2 in the science career, and he is extremely neat. He is a Scorpio. He is a knowledge sim. He is a little on the shy side, a little bit on the lazy side. He is extremely serious. Even though he's smiling right here, Pascal has not a playful bone in his body. He takes himself very seriously. And he's a little bit on the grouchy side. So he's got quite a personality. Now he is interested in health, paranormal, weather, travel, sci-fi, and school. So to me, he loves to travel to space and meet aliens. He's real interested in learning and taking care of himself. We don't know what his hobby is yet, and his turn-ons are brown hair and logical. Pascal is the oldest of the brothers. He is 28 years old. And yeah, it's been like 10 years since that Cersei thing, and he still hasn't gotten over it. Now, let's read Pascal's bio. It says, no matter what happens, Pascal believes there is a logical explanation for everything. In his free time, he practices home psychoanalysis and collects conspiracy theories. That sounds very, very fitting for this family. Okay, let's move on to Vidkun now. Vidkun is the middle brother. He is 24 years old, and you can see him here. He really looks like an alien conspiracy theorist, doesn't he? And he wants to meet aliens, so we're going to lock that in because, of course, that's part of the Max's storyline, is that he's going to go up and look through the telescope and meet some aliens. But let's check out his personality first. And you can see in his relationships, he actually is best friends with his younger brother, Lazlo, but they don't like each other. So I don't know what's up with that. He's not friends with Pascal, and he has a crush on Cersei as well. And this is a one-way crush. She does not feel the same way about him. And he also hates Loki for the very same reason. And there is some tension between Vidkun and Pascal because they both went after Cersei in high school. And if we go look at his memories here, we can see that somewhere here, he had his very first kiss with Cersei. So he went for Cersei and she said yes to him. And I don't know why. She likes blonde guys, I think. And so they had their very first kiss. Then they started going steady, actually. They went steady, and they broke up. And after she broke up with him, she married Loki. Again, Vidkun never got over it. So there is some tension between their family and the Beaker family, and also between the two brothers. So that's going to make for some drama in the story there. He has a memory for Pascal meeting aliens. So let's look. He also works in the science career. All three boys work in the science career. He works as a lab assistant. He is also a Scorpio and a knowledge sim. Extremely neat. His personality is a little bit different. He's extremely neat, but he has one outgoing point. Just one point there. He is very, very, very shy. And he's quite active. He's got a little bit more playfulness to him than Pascal does, and he's not very nice at all. And his bio says, serious and exact, Vidkun strives to fit the universe into a nice, tidy package. He has an unnatural fondness for African violets. And he's interested in money, the environment, work, weather, paranormal, sci-fi, and school. So they're all interested in paranormal and the sci-fi, obviously. We don't know what his hobby is. Did I say the sci-fi? I meant paranormal, the paranormal and sci-fi. And his turn-ons are fitness and education. He likes a smart woman who stays fit. All right, so that is Vidkun. Now let's take a look at Lazlo. Lazlo is the younger brother, the youngest brother of the bunch. Lazlo and Pascal look very similar, but Vidkun really doesn't look like them at all. And he also wants to meet aliens. Oh my gosh, I'm locking that in. All three of the boys are going to meet aliens here. So his relationships, like I said, he's best friends with his brother Vidkun, but something must have happened between them because they don't have a daily friendship. He's close to being friends with Pascal, but they're not really friends yet. And he has a crush on a townie here in Strangetown named Crystal Vu. So, maybe something will become of that. Maybe it won't. We'll have to find out. He actually is in a higher level of the science career than his brothers. He is a field researcher, level 3. Lazlo is 19 years old. I don't know how he got ahead of his brothers in the science career, but somehow he did. Now, as for his personality, he is a Sagittarius, also a knowledge sim. He is extremely sloppy. Unlike his brothers who are super neat, he is the pig of the family. He's going around, leaving messes everywhere, driving his brothers crazy all the time. And he's extremely outgoing, extremely playful, quite lazy, and he's a little bit nicer than his brothers as well. But he is a lot different from them. That probably comes from being the baby of the family. He's interested in entertainment, money, work, sports, and sci-fi. And his bio says, not as studious as his older brothers, Lazlo got his degree in phrenology. He likes to call phone psychics and spend hours trying to bend forks with his mind. Now, this whole phrenology degree, Lazlo does not really have a college degree. He did not go to college, but he called into one of those, or he wrote into one of those shady mail order places in SimCity and ordered himself up a diploma in phrenology, and he tells everybody that he has a degree, but he really doesn't. It's not a real degree. We don't know his hobby, and as far as his interest goes, he had his first kiss when he was a teenager, but that's it. He really hasn't had any relationships yet. He just has all these memories of things that has happened to his family, and then he got a job and got his promotions. So his life is still wide open. He's still very young, and we'll see what happens with him. His turn-ons are vampirism and a hard worker. He likes a hard-working vampire. Oh, yeah. All right, so now that you're familiar with the Curious Brothers, it's time for us to jump in and start playing the Max's storyline. So the first thing we're going to do, it says Vidkun wants to explore the heavens, but his new telescope might bring him a little too close for comfort. So let's take him up to the roof. Now, if we go up on the roof, there is a telescope right here. But there's also one way up here, which I want to take him to because it's more fun. Woo, way up here. Oh, we got to go up another flight. All the way up to the top. So Vidkun's going to climb up to the heavens so that he can get a better look at the skies. And if you follow the Max's storyline, which I recommend you do if you want to play the Max's Sims, when you send Vidkun to the telescope, 100% of the time he will get abducted by aliens. Oh, here he goes. And also I just saw a pop-up that said his hobby is science, which makes perfect sense. So he's checking out the skies, and he doesn't see what's behind him. Vidkun's about to get probed and prodded, just like he wanted. I love the facial expressions they make when they're getting abducted. There he goes. Okay, so while we wait for him to get back, we'll go check on the boys down here. So Lazlo and Pascal are just hanging out. I think they're aware of the fact that Vidkun got abducted. I'm not sure. Did they get... Yeah, they got that memory fulfilled. No, they didn't. So they are not aware yet. I think they'll become aware that he was abducted once he gets back. For some reason, Lazlo really wanted Vidkun to get abducted. He also wants to maximize the cooking skill. So one thing that I'm going to do, a little housekeeping thing I want to take care of here, is I really feel like Vidkun and Pascal would have gone to college. Now, I know Lazlo didn't go to college, and I know why. Because he wanted to take the lazy way out and get a fake degree. And that's only going to get him so far in the science career. Eventually, they're going to catch on to the fact that he's not really all that educated. And he's not going to be able to climb all the way to level 10 in his job. But Vidkun and Pascal, I feel like they would have gone to college. So we are going to give them a degree. And if you don't know how to do that, I use the bat box. This is also called the FFS Lot Debugger. You can download this, you can Google it, or you can go on my blog, PleasantSims.com, and look for it under the mods list. And I'm just going to buy one of these for them. I'm going to put it back here. And you can also do this on the Sim Blender. I just use the bat box because I'm used to it. So we're going to go to Upgrade Sim Pre-Uni. And we are going to give Pascal a degree in biology because that's the closest. We could do biology or physics. I think we'll give him biology since he is so interested in health. Alright, and now he has all of his want slots. Ooh, he wants Vidkun to meet aliens. I love it. And then we will do the same thing for Vidkun, and I think we'll give Vidkun a degree in physics. All right, and now we can lock in 2 different ones. So we're going to lock in Meet Aliens and maximize the logic skill for him. And while Vidkun's gone, as you can see, his wants and needs are all over the place because who knows what those aliens are doing to him. Let's take a look at the house. So they have a pretty modern looking house here, and they're already preparing for the arrival of Pascal's alien baby. They figured out that he is pregnant, so they went ahead and bought some supplies. We have a changing table here. We have a high chair, and look how cute this high chair is. It has a little alien, a little spaceship on it. They're going to honor this baby's heritage. And then they have the crib over here in Pascal's room. Pascal has the largest room because he's the oldest brother. And then this is Lazlo's room over here, and then Vidkun's room right here. Then they have one bathroom, and they also have a potty chair. One bathroom for all of them. That's a little rough, but that's what they have. And then they have this weird area right here, this like their living room, where they have 2 giant TVs, a computer, and several desks for them to work and read, I guess. Do all of their conspiracy theorizing. And then they have a pretty nice modern kitchen here with a bar. And then over here they have a chess room where they can play chess. And then they have like this indoor sunroom where they have all of their plants. And this is really Vidkun's room, since he's the one who likes to grow the African violets. And this item right here, I believe this is a career rewards. You can correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I believe it is. It's Aqua Green Hydroponic Garden. So they can use this to grow plants, and I think that'll probably be more Vidkun's thing than the other guys. So that's the inside of their house. I really actually like this house. It's very interesting. And if we go up, then they have this deck here. They have a couple chairs and a telescope, and then you saw the towers that go up on the top of the house. Very interesting house. So let's see if we can fulfill any wants for these guys while we're waiting on Vidkun to be returned to us. Both of our guys want to get a skill point. Lazlo wants to maximize the cooking skill point, and Pascal just wants to get any old point, but he does need cooking for his job. So we're going to have them both watch the cooking channel, which I think they just turned it to sports. No, you're watching cooking. Turn it off sports. So they're going to sit here and watch the cooking channel at 4:54 in the morning while their brother is in an alien spacecraft. And Lazlo just earned a cooking skill, and if we look at his skills, he is very close to maximizing cooking, actually. Oh, here comes Vidkun. Vidkun is being returned. He's just going to be deposited out on the front lawn. The aliens don't care. They're just dumping him out. They're like, go back to where you came from. Alright, here he is. And I love the expression that they get on their face when they realize what happened to themselves. Ah! And then they grab their bum. It's so funny. Okay, so he's back. And the guys have ran outside to meet him. And they're like, oh my god, Vidkun, tell us what happened, please. And Lazlo, he didn't get this want fulfilled. Strangely. He didn't get the want fulfilled for Vidkun to meet aliens. That's weird. I don't know why. Well, now that Vidkun's home, the only thing we can do is wait for Pascal's baby to be born. I'm so excited about that. It should be happening any time now. Lazlo and Pascal are just out in the front yard, chatting with each other. Can you imagine what the other neighbors in Strangetown think? They see all this crazy alien activity going on up here. The aliens really favor these guys, and I think it's because they've probably spent their whole lives searching the skies, looking for aliens, beckoning to them. Oh, here it comes, guys. Pascal is in labor, and we are about to have a brand new alien baby. Let's watch. I also need to put skylines in Strangetown, which I haven't done yet. You can see the blue sky back there, but I am going to put in a desert skyline, which is so excited to jump in and play. And a new family member is on the way. Oh, here it comes. I can just imagine that it's just clawing its way out of Pascal's body. I honestly don't know how the alien babies get out of the male bodies. Oh, I love the little animation for the alien babies being born. It's so cute. They float around. Oh, and it's a little boy, guys. We have ourselves a little baby alien boy. Oh, that is precious. All right, so now we have to give the baby boy a name. Now I'm using my same naming conventions that I use for Pleasant View. I'm going to use them in all the pre-made neighborhoods. We are on the letter D, and I am going to name this little baby Dax. This is Dax Curious. Oh, and look who just showed up to welcome the new baby. It's Nervous Subject, Pascal's one and only friend. And of course, Pascal wants to talk to him, so we're going to lock that in. And it says Pascal's been given an additional 3 days off in order to give the newborn all the attention it deserves and needs. And phew, interstellar spawns sure are tiring. Maybe your Sims could use a little help. Pick up the phone and call a nanny. So Pascal, the first thing he's going to do, this is also part of the Max's storyline, he's going to give Dax a cuddle, feed him a bottle, put him in bed, call the nanny, and then we're going to talk to Nervous. Pascal's now talking to Nervous in the green room here, and I guess Nervous must have snuck out from his confines and snuck over here in the middle of the night to see Pascal, who I believe is also his only friend. And he wants to play with Nervous. How cute. All right, let's have them play. Give him a tickle. Nervous is one of my favorite Sims in Strangetown. I feel so sad for him, and we'll get more into his story once we get over to the Beaker household. That'll be the third family that we play. But I love Nervous. He's sweet. Sweet and naive. I told Pascal to tickle Nervous, and he didn't like it at all because he's not playful, but he wanted to do it, so I don't know what's up with that. He wants to tell him a dirty joke. So he is going to tell Nervous a dirty joke. Oh, the garden club lady is here. Get out of here, garden lady. We're trying to work on this relationship. Okay, and Pascal did not like that. He told him the dirty joke, but he didn't like it. And now he wants to be BFFs with Nervous. How sweet is that? We're going to be working more on Pascal and Nervous's relationship in the future. In the future, I think these two are going to become very good friends and possibly more than friends. Vidkun is taking care of little baby Dax. I love the idea that all three brothers are going to help to raise the baby, at least for now. Pascal and Nervous are playing chess together. It is so adorable. I just really hope that Nervous doesn't get in trouble when he sneaks back into the Beaker house. But we'll see how that goes when we get over there. And as we're watching them play, I just want to give a shout out to one of my patrons, Rebecca. Rebecca, thank you so much for your support. It means so much to me. I love having you as a patron. You are awesome. Thank you, Rebecca. My patrons mean so much to me, and they give me the ability to be able to continue to make content like this. So you guys are awesome. If any of you watching are interested in becoming a patron and supporting the PleasantSims channel, you can visit me at patreon.com/PleasantSims for more information. And for as little as $3 a month, you get access to our private Discord server, patron-only live streams, bonus videos from Pleasant View, and now also from Strangetown. And also, you can even become a character in my Build a City Challenge hood, so check out over there for more information. And guys, I guess this kind of wraps up the intro episode of Strangetown. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're as excited about this new series as I am. And if you are, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss any of the upcoming episodes. You can also visit my blog at PleasantSims.com if you're interested in any of the mods I use or my gameplay rules. I also have custom content and all kinds of cool stuff over there. And you can follow me on social media. I am on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, and I am on Pinterest. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you very soon with a new video.